Hey, this is Shabbats, and I'm in Miner's Haven on Roblox. When I first started this game, I was basically running around collecting treasure chests and making little setups. And then at some point, I decided I kind of wanted to go further in Rebirth, and so I found a video by somebody named Cole the Gamer, and I followed his instructions to the T. I put it on the TV, and with my iPad, I built the layout and I watched it step by step, and it worked great. So then, after I rebirthed a few times, I found Laser 1785 after watching, some different, but mainly I watched his stuff. And then he taught the Schrodinger BBB, which involves this dragon here down below me. And I'm going to stop jumping. Why am I doing that? I hate that. And that's what I had right here. It would blow up all the ore and the best stuff would make it through. But I didn't like that. Towards the end, what happened was you can't get, I couldn't get TSTG number with that setup. I was maxing out right before that. I think it's UTG. So anyway, I did what they all say is that nurse all your particles, then blow it up at the end with that. So here's what I did. This is how I finally did it. I loaded up this guy, my breach loader, and to find that, I try to look for the moon in the upper left because I can never find, there it is. Otherwise, it takes forever. This takes one. It should fit right there. Or did I mess this up already? Oh, I redid that red wall. Anyway, let's feed a few of those in there. And hope I turned on this thing. Yes. Okay. So, this is what I did first. I looped it through here. And I've tried various fire suppression systems. And this seems to work the best, the mushroom. The other thing I had done is right where I have the Bertha coming through the center of my feed tube now was a Freon contraband, Freon suppressor, this thing I was using. But somehow, once in a while, I'd either walk away, I'd be doing something else, and I'd be missing 5 ore or more or something. I'm like, forget this. So I went back to the mushroom and I calculated the trajectory, and I think it's 2 conveyor belts past there was my, and I'm sure this has been done. Like all the, oh yeah, I said Laser taught me that, and then Ninja Blockaburn, I watched some of his videos, but mainly Ninja Furs. That's who I wanted to say first. Ninja Furs. And in the game, it's Ninja Wars Fan 66. He has a great way of explaining stuff that I just understood, and it really helped me get to the next level. So, and I watched a lot of videos and read Wiki. A lot of Wiki. My poor brain, it's consumed with this. So there's my best fire suppression layout I've had yet. Mushroom going around the corner. What do I have right now? I have max 36 to 42. That's because of the coal. 36 to 44-ish. Okay. So anyway, that runs for, and anyway, I added this stuff later on. This is these 2 expensive machines from the shop. Well, first I tried that and it blinked almost immediately, so I gave that up. Then I put this in there. Actually, by that time I had enough money and I skipped this and I tried this thingy, or wait a minute, this thing. I put that in there to help get to where the stars upgrade, where the stars blink. So that's what these 2. This thing never blinks that I'm standing on right now. And I think, so I don't know if it just doesn't blink or doesn't do anything. So this is the one I'm standing on now is to help get to the number faster to finish this loop faster. So it's working because this isn't blinking yet. There it goes. So now this is blinking. So now it capped. Now I have to just wait for the stars to finish. Then after that, it'll divert to the timeless. So I just use this one time right here. Then it goes into my 2 cursed temple. And if you ever tried this, I'm sure, again, I'm going to quit saying that other people have done this because everybody's done this before, but if you lay out a temple alone, a temple with one, a temple with two, a temple with three cursed, every time, like, that'll give you way more money with two in the temple. So that's why I did it. And I don't know if it, like, the 240,000 help give it the a good multiplier for the weird divider it has, but that's what I did. Now, you see I got the liner upper to line up for the clockwork. That has to be right in the middle. Times 4, times 4. I just got this from doing this setup. That's like a 6. Then I got an orbital on the edge. Pro, pizza, pro. And then right here is another little thing I fit in. So I just put a orbital and no upgrader, catalyst. Then here's my little holding temple for this. And then the other good thing is to get my 20 lives, this of course helped a lot. This is a slipstream prism. And when stuff's on fire, it goes up by some crazy multiplier. And that helps a lot, obviously. Then a couple of pros, orbital. And here I did the triple fire, then put it out, but once in a while stuff was going through, or maybe I'd lag a little bit. So I did the fire, put out the fire, fire, suppress fire, fire, suppress fire, just for safety reasons. And I used to have this over there, the drone, and I think for some reason it might be better over there because it's an upgrader, because it never blinks here. And it's supposed to only work 3 times. Then the Overlord I got right there near the end before it goes into the... Now all this is the crate stuff. Ninja furs, again. Big influence here. So it goes around this corner, and I put, like, I figured it was going to go around 4 times. So first I put 8 of these purple ones in, because you need to have 32, right? Or is it 30? Yeah, it's 32. Then it goes into here. So basically these are the machines I like the most. The down conveyor, the steamer, the zapper. Of course, I think the welder is like a super good upgrader. So this goes around here like 4 times. And I used to have that other one that catches stuff on fire, the yellow. This thing I had for a while. But again, it was another thing where I thought, it seems like occasionally stuff catches on fire. So I got rid of that. So now it just catches on fire and goes through this thing that does multiple upgrades. Each one gets lower. But then this cool thing, again, Ninja Furs, thanks. And no matter what, it's really cool because the ore goes into there, shoots out into that little machine, then comes back into the conveyor belt. Totally cool. Oh yeah, I should release these hounds. They don't need to go through the full cycle. Was my gate up? I'm trying not to jump. I watch videos and people jump a lot. Sometimes I have to close my eyes. I get dizzy. So I was saying, okay, stop jumping. Because when you're playing, it's fun to jump. All right, so I'm going to just hit this now. So, I mean, in the best scenario, those stars will be blinking right now. Like that green one is saying it's done. But I want to just show you this. So it goes through those. 2 cursed, and then all the rest of my upgraders. And usually I make myself, when it gets to everything gets there, I'll go get a treasure chest so I know it's long enough. All right. Oh yeah, we're just doing a mock, so it doesn't matter, right? It'll been 5 seconds for most. All right, so then I clicked I used to have lightning here, but on the iPad, it's not bad, but it's not great. So they get burned and like way upgraded off this thing. And then this is my safety burn area. So they burn, but they don't die. And then it'll go around here. It goes around the satellite. That's good for only once, but I like the corner except for that. Happens occasionally. Oops. Oh, my ore. So this would go around 4 times. And initially I had 8 purples for 32. Goes around there, and when everything blinked, I would make sure this is all correct. That's red, that should be blue. Now, this doesn't matter yet, and this is red, and that's good, obviously, because they're already in that loop. So they're looping right there. It's a cool little mini loop. But, oh yeah, this thing. Isn't that awesome? When I saw that, I thought, oh man, I gotta have that. Ninja Wars Fan 66, thanks again. Yeah, these guys that do the videos, they do amazing videos. This is my thank you video to all those people. Cole the Gamer, Laser 1785, Ninja Furs. I hope I'm saying it right. I'll put a link. It's Ninja Wars Fan 66 in the game. Block Burn has some great videos. He makes some really cool shrines when he does something commemorative. All right, so let's say those cooked for a while. They're way done now. Sorry, I got distracted by everything. So then it's going to go through the Tesla at this point. And then after that, that's why I put the Azure Refiner because, well, right now they don't have any effects on them, but before up to this point, they'd still have sparkle from the Schrodinger BBB. So that's why I put that Azure Refiner there. So it'd still go through twice. Would it go through twice? Once, twice, I think so. These buttons sometimes. There we go. Oh yeah, I did that one right. So it's going to go through that. Then another mushroom, because there's no mushroom on the line because I've been using it for fire suppression. But since it's being reset, now it has a mushroom. And as down the middle as I can do it. So I hit that clockwork. And I don't really, where I started here was with the satellite. I put the satellite in position. Then I used 2 ore cleaners, one here and one facing the other direction, because they're basically the biggest thing. And you can see I've been fully upgraded. And, oh yeah, so that's how I planned my layout. I really wanted to use the satellite thing. I think it's a cool item. So that's how I planned it. I put that first and measured those 2 things, then I built from there. And then when I came out at the end, it was surprisingly close to where I put stuff, and it kind of fit in together nicely. So let me make sure this is reset to red. I'm auto jumping, by the way, because I'm powered up. I have this righteous will that I got out of a box right here. And then again, from watching a video, I watched him do this, click onto here, and it resets, and you click on here, you get double power. And sometimes people don't even say things, but they do it. You see it, and they're like, what did he just do? Just like the fire bug, where you can catch stuff on fire, and I watch people do it like 3 or 4 times, and finally I heard him say firebug. I'm like, did he just say firebug? What is he doing? And he had a firebug. But I don't like the firebug. I like putting things out if it's on fire. Go, my children. Upgrade. So what are we at? 35, 37. So we've lost 2 to 4 pieces at least. Okay, so I'm just going to do a fast one here. It went through there. We'll pretend. Then, so now we know we went through the first time through here. Then we sent it through the second time. So it really went through the Azure Refiner only once. I could probably fix that up. There's a lot of things I could fix here, like this little weird turn, but it works. And I'm going to take, yeah, this is weird too. I think I should separate these. Oh yeah, and if you're going to save, don't save with stuff like this in your lineup, because I did that once and I couldn't get my thing to load right because they're so expensive. I couldn't generate that much money with just my tree. Where was I? They should be rotating through here right now. Yeah. Catching on fire, then getting put out. And this has got to be one of my favorite little things right here. The slide in, slide out. It works with one nuclear conveyor. Gives them enough momentum to do it. It's mesmerizing. Like I'd stand on top of the star for like so long right here, just watching the stars go and try to figure out the exact place to put the fire. It was so fun. Okay. Oh my gosh, I made another whole circle without even doing anything. So now this is blue. This is what I've been meaning to do the whole time. And we want this to be red to go left. Then I'm going to verify, always verify with this stuff because now we've nursed our ore for a while. Not completely because I'm cheating right now a little bit. This is going to the, okay, good. So this is the latest thing that really jumped my numbers up. Before it went right to the furnace. Wait, 1 second. Let me turn the camera so you can see the things going around over there. Okay, better. Now, I had it going into the furnace, but basically from Laser doing it repeatedly, watching his videos, and that's who I mainly was watching do destroy things at the end before you harvest them. And I'm like, no. That's why I put the Schrodinger up front to destroy it, then do it. But you just can't get to the super high numbers. So what's going to happen is I'm going to finally change this thing. And then it's going to go left. And then it's going to come over here. Then I have to jump up here and watch it. Because now I'm going to pull away the dragon as soon as I have like 1 to 3 ores. Oh, there they are. What happened? Oh, I didn't press the button. Thought I did. It's scary. There's a lot of tension in this setup for success. And everything gets in my way and tries to thwart me. Okay. So now I'm going to watch. There's all my built up ore that I've maximized as much as I could. And now I'm going to do the danger. So I'm trying to, you see, I try to like block it in as much as possible. It's not perfect. And the problem is that when they're clustered, you don't want them to try to cluster. That's why a line is better, because if they catch on, if they blow up, it only blows themselves up. When they're all clustered, it blows everything up. So I'm going to wait for 1 to 3 is usually the rule. And what it's doing, it's multiplying the heck out of it unlimited by the value every time it catches on fire in the dragon. Or it has the possibility to catch on fire, you know, upgrade. But this is how we're getting huge numbers right now. I wonder if I harvest it's going to mess up getting the Overlord device. If I get too high. No, I don't think there's a cap for it. I think it's we'll find out. So yeah, so see, it's burning it down. So this is where you're taking a chance, of course, but the payoff is immense. Oh, lost one. So now we're down to like about 3. I'm gonna like withdraw maybe. Well, there. Now I got 2. Precious 2 made it. I don't have an ore tracker, so I don't know, but I bet you I'm gonna get a huge number. Oh no, wait, I didn't max it on the star. What else? So now I'm gonna turn this lane. The easiest thing I learned, these things are always at the bottom. If something's coming down towards it, it's gonna go left or right. And I was lucky and got a bunch of these, and you see I've been switching them all over the place. I must have 10 of them. It's luck, I tell you. And then at final, I'm going to duplicate it. After all that work, I'm going to get 2 of them with my duplicator. So let's see what we get. I got 5 TSTGs. STG. Oh my gosh, I was so happy when I hit that. Thanks, guys. Let's double that. Double, double, double. Come on, number, go up. Oh, it didn't do much. SPG. Yeah, because I didn't run it all the way through the star system. It takes a good 5 minutes to run it through there. So yeah, I used all this stuff and just pinned it in. But yeah, I started with the satellite, and then I used this device here to get the exact spacing I wanted. And then I try to do all the little things like the purple advanced ore upgrader. You put 32 somewhere, or I got 8 in this loop, or 7 now, or something. The orbitals, they always say make sure you put these orbitals in the corners. So I try to follow all those little tidbits. And teleporters are broken. Sometimes people say, I found when they were broken for me the most is when I tried to repeat the firebug. And so I had this thing that was permanently on fire, but as soon as I sent those things through the star teleporter, they were like, forget it. So I got rid of teleporters and I did this. Pretty much based on what Ninja Furs said. I mean, I'm sure if he was looking at something like this, he'd go, hey, I recognize this. But I tried to cram it all in as much as I could, and it still used like all this space. This was supposed to be the feeding area. I wanted a big area so I could change out any kind of mining equipment or layout. Or if I wanted to do another Schrodinger layout, then I could do that. Schrodinger. Like this. Whoops, not like that. You know what I mean. But that way there's a little bit of room, because what I found too was I used the automatizer for a long time. This guy. But then I upgraded so I built the whole system where it just fit like right in here. And then I didn't have any room. So now I always try to leave room for my mining equipment. So if I want to change like any kind of layout, I can. And one last thing I think I'll try to build that again I took from another, it's using these little half things. If you use these and a couple of pillars, you can make it so nothing or less will come out. So you put that like that, and that can be your overlap. And it's just like one, again, that Ninja first built for his super collider, the blue collider, no, the blue launcher. It's something like this. Then he used the rooftop. Well, anyway, I just adapted that and took that idea and did that with it for me. Because I'm like a lot of people, like this is really an important setup, the Schrodinger. So that minimizes the blowback that you're going to get from stuff going into there. Now, of course, we need a ramp for this to work properly to lift it up onto that thing. Anyway, but that's just a little mini tip that you can do by watching these people's videos that really know what they're doing. You learn so much and can adapt it to really succeed. So I've been playing this for like 3 weeks. I'm on life 459. I'm going to rebirth. So I got a True Overlord device that time. And some Newtonium. Gosh, was that 3 Newtonium mines? I can't wait to watch that video. I did save that layout. And this is the other thing that Ninja taught me. Hey, oh, except for I forgot a tree again. Pfft. I hate when I do that. But this definitely has a tree in it. I guarantee it. Was this. is getting, when you collect the crates and you get those items, like that, is a very important item, that ore welder. So you get it, and you put it down on your here, and this is my saved place where I save things. And again, I learned that from watching this video, and I should really have a money generator in here, but I'm messing around with different experiments. Like there's my, where I was showing you earlier. And then I was gonna freeze things, but they slide all over the place, so I quit doing that. But yeah, you gotta have a little testing facility. This is where I figured out the 2 cursed temple thing. Where is that temple? Of course, that's another thing I got lucky with and got a bunch of. I don't know if that's lucky because you don't need a bunch of them. Right, so I would just go like, put this here. Okay, I need that, and I need, and I learned this from, I just rebirth, Corey the Gamer. Is that right? Yeah, Corey the Gamer, because he had these guys in a long row, right? What am I doing here? That's stupid. I need at least that many. So I was, he has that as like one of the opening things is the cursed ore refiner, a whole row of them. And I'm like, okay. Well, then I got this temple as a drop, and I was watching it, and it has this weird divisor in it. It's a divides by 7 and takes the remainder. Anyway, you can read about it on Wiki. You don't need me. So I had put it in the layout, and I was getting like, at some point, weird numbers. I'm like, what is going on here? And I thought, okay, I'm going to try this out. So that's how I did it. I just went like this, and I put one of these here, and then I put one with, is that the right place? No, right here, bam. And number 3 is not going to be there. All right, so quickly I'm going to show you this. That's good. Oh, I forgot I rebirthed. All right, that goes there. This goes here. And I don't need, oh, I do need one there because I measured it from there. And I need one here. And then I'll need one more over here somewhere. And okay, quick tear down here. So yeah, Wiki, I've been reading Wikipedia for this game like crazy because there's so much information and just how to use things, where, what to do is so helpful. Because it's enough to build your own place. Gosh darn it. Sometimes the iPad in this game, I'm telling you. I wish I had a computer to play it. I do. I just love playing on the iPad. All right, now let's lay these guys out real quick here. I wasn't quite prepared for this. But how come I feel like I messed that last one up? Bam. Bam. I did. And I stopped at 3 because, come on. Though you could do a loop. And loop it all you want. And what if you don't have those things to make loops? There's other ways. But this ain't the video for it. This is my last thing I wanted to show you, I think. All my stuff. I just got the True Overlord device, by the way. I'm kind of like playing it like, oh yeah, whatever. I worked hard to get this, and I was so happy when I got that much money. There it is. Bam! Times 100. That's going where the other Overlord device was. So now, back to this. Store stuff in the layout. That's from your saved game. I told you about your equipment. Nice. All right, I'm going to stop messing around. I get so distracted in this game. It's amazing. 160K. That's one cursed infuser and one temple. This, two cursed infusers, 480K. 3 cursed temples, 120 was it? I only watched this for an hour. 160. See, cool, huh? It's the divider. Oh, I should have just made one with nothing, and that would be easiest made right here. Like that. So here's one with nothing. Nothing but a temple. $4. And what it's $2 is an iron ore. Oh, the math in this game is awesome. And the thinking, $2. So it's doubling the price this way. So that's why it's fun to like mess around again. That's what the guys that make the good videos say. You know, you got to try these different types of equipment together and read about what they really do. That's why I don't use any of these. I don't like this crane because I had him get stuck once, so I said, okay, forget it. I don't like this, stuck. I don't like this because the purple ones are better. The purple what I want to say, the purple handle that goes across the conveyor, the advanced or upgrader is the same. This I don't use. I forgot why. I think it's the multiplier. This I don't use. This, same reason. This I think I might be able to like incorporate somewhere. These are my favorites that I use based on their multipliers and what they do. This I just like for the corner. Good up multiplier. Hey, wait a minute. Did I forget this? I think I forgot to put this in. And this, I think, belongs with the upgraders, not my little miniature setup. This is one of the more awesome, the ore welder. Like I haven't clicked anything, I just walk on it and you know what it is. Epic drone ore grader or winder. That I like, just set it on fire and put it out. That is so cool at the end of a nuclear thing. I use that one. Recliner I like. Everybody uses the zapper. I use that. So all those are lots of money with no cap. So no matter what the value, you're going to get a multiple on it. And that is good. It is good. And so are those green chests are good. Oh yeah, that's what I just realized too. I stopped opening boxes because I'm going to wait till I sacrifice maybe. I don't know. That's a long ways away. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Oh no, what did I just do? Failed to place the giant prism. Oh no, my giant prism's gone now. So that was my layout. Thank you again. Mainly, I think, heavily influenced by Laser 1785 and Ninja Furs, who is Ninja Wars fan 66 in this game. I hope I said their names enough because I wanted to. And all the other, like I said, Block A Burn. I watched a lot of his videos too. They're pretty funny. Try this game out if you like things like this. It's so much fun. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.